as I mentioned earlier, I went out today with some new clients. They drove up from San Antonio. They'll be relocating here from San Antonio, and they'll be moving up to the North Houston area. So we were looking up in the Conroe, Willis area, and we saw four or five homes, and each one just got better and better. Each one we thought, okay, this is the one. And once we got to that last one, it was like, I asked her, we have more on the list to see, but I asked her, are you sure you want to see more? Because you're only going to confuse yourself. And she decided, no, let's stop here. She had enough. She saw enough great options to make a choice. So this started out as, I'm so glad this all happened today because it's all lining up. This started out as she thought that they were going to build. They needed to build from dirt to get what they wanted. So that was our initial conversation. We were looking for dirt lots to build. But then, just like I told y'all in my last video, you don't always have to build from dirt to get everything you want. So always check the inventory homes first. She listened and she trusted me, and I'm so glad she did. She's glad she did because we literally found a house that checks all of her boxes, and it's gorgeous, and it's even more than what she asked for. This one has all the amenities and is gated. Gated was not on the list, so that's an added bonus. But every little detail that she had on her list, this house has it. So that's what I mean when I tell y'all you don't have to build from dirt to get everything you want. And this builder is a great builder. So when you're working with a really good builder, they know how to build packages. They know how to put the right finishes in a home that are aligned with the price. So this isn't a big expensive home with cheap finishes. This is a nice home, good price, great finishes. So to me, this house, the last one that we saw, would be a no-brainer. Here's another reason why it's a no-brainer. Houston tax rates. I don't know if anywhere else in the U.S. has the tax situation that we have. Tax rates are going to vary from city to city, area to area around in the Houston, metro area. Tax rate is going to be different. You could live across the street from me and have a different tax rate. So with this particular situation, we looked in two areas. We looked in Conroe and we looked in Willis. The properties that she was considering in Conroe, the tax rate was 3%. The property in Willis, the tax rate is 1.6%, and there's no mud. So the house in Willis with the lower tax rate, the 1.6% tax rate, the house is $76,000 more than the one in Conroe with the higher tax rate. So the difference that tax rate makes with these two houses that are $76,000 apart, the difference in monthly payment is $100 to $200, and that only depends on what homeowners insurance they go with. So at most, even if it was a $200 difference, that's still a huge. That tax rate still makes a huge difference. You're talking of a $76,000 price difference for the purchase price. Only makes a $200 difference in the monthly payment. That's crazy. So it works in their favor to get the more expensive home that checks all the boxes, and still keeps them, at their desired monthly payment. It's still within budget. The price point is much higher than she thought that she wanted, but that tax rate made it affordable. So, and this is an inventory home, so that's why I say y'all gotta trust me. There's some agents out here that find it so hard to believe that I can help my clients find their homes on the first day. That's been my track record. That's just what I do. Now it helps that this buyer was very involved herself. She did a lot of research herself, and we discussed builders, and we were on the same page when it comes to choosing builders. She had a very detailed list of her needs separated from her wants, and so that really helps. When you are organized, it can happen. It can happen just as fast. So right now we're just, in a position where we're just waiting for her and her husband to make a decision out of their top 2 homes, which one they want to move forward with. Like I said, for me, it's a no-brainer. For her, it's a no-brainer. We're working on husband, trying to get him on board. I know it's probably overwhelming to have, drove 3 hours away and find the perfect house on the first date without seeing 200 houses. It's possible. You don't want to see 200 houses. You're going to confuse yourself. And that's just going to make your decision harder and harder. It's going to overwhelm you. And then you're just going to be like, you know what, I'm going to just wait. There's too much right now. So, I'm glad that, I can sometimes make decisions hard in a good way. Hard because you have so many good options to choose from. But that's just how I work. I don't believe in dragging it on and on and on. Seeing 200 houses, that doesn't help anybody. That doesn't help you. It's just going to confuse you and make you give up. I've seen it happen before. So, I'm so glad, like I said, this all aligned with the message that I've been trying to put out. You don't always have to build from dirt to get exactly what you want. These good builders in Houston, they know how to build houses. They know how to design them. They know how to pick the right finishes and options. They know what's popular, what's kind of in. And so they keep everything modern. So your house could already be building or in its final stages of building. You don't always have to sit around and wait 6 to 9 months. So I'm excited. I'm on pins and needles waiting to hear back from them about which home they're going to choose. I really strongly from my heart believe that this last one we saw is it. That is the best overall, not just the house. When I help my clients choose homes, I'm looking at the total package, not just the house itself, but the community as well. What is your community offering you? Does it have the amenities? You got little kids? Okay, they're not always going to be little. They're going to grow into teenagers. They need some entertainment too. You don't want them stuck in a house all day, so have some amenities for them to be able to go to the park, go to the pool, go hang out at the pavilion, things like that, so they can meet friends and have places to hang out with their kids in the neighborhood, with the other kids in the neighborhood. So I hope you consider all of that. If you have, elderly parents that come visit you, do we need a second bedroom and bathroom downstairs for them? Or are they, active enough to be going up and downstairs to use the guest bedroom? So that's another bonus that we got in this house. They've got a guest bedroom and bathroom downstairs. So everything just worked out, and I pray they choose this house. I'm excited to sell this house to them because it's so perfect for their family. So I'm on pins and needles tonight until I hear back from them tonight or in the morning. And when I do, I will definitely be posting pictures. And this house is also almost ready. It'll be closing at the end of next month. So closing in April. So that beats the hell out of waiting 6 to 9 months. And the house has everything that she would have chosen herself. So That's what I be talking about. I know what I be talking about, so I need y'all to, if you're gonna call me, I need you to trust me. I need y'all to know that I know what I'm doing. All right, so anyway, I'll be back to let y'all know what was the final decision, and I'll be posting pictures